Hey everybody, Mike here with a new video for you. Today's video, I'm going to get into a little program that I use. Actually, it's an app for Mac that I use since I have an iMac and an Apple computer um, that you can use to create auction listings for eBay. You can upload listings, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. So let's get on over and start with one of many tutorial videos that I'm going to do on GarageSale. Okay, folks, the first place I want to take you is to the website of I Was Coding. This is a company that developed this program or this app, and this is the main page when you type in iwascoding.com. But you go up here to software for Mac if you're on a Mac, and you're going to see they have Garage Sale, they do Garage Tunes, Garage Pay, which I've not tried yet, and Garage Buy, which I've not tried yet. So we're going to talk about Garage Sale. That's the one that I use. So on this page here, it's going to give you a little synopsis of using it. Now, it's got a lot of features, and before we get into the features, I want to talk about one other thing. When I first got GarageSale, it was GarageSale6, and I bought it through the Apple Store. Now, it's $39.99 in the Apple Store, and I believe the pricing is going to be the same thing here on the website. And there's a reason why I'm telling you to purchase it. Yeah, right here, $39.99. Well, I'm going to tell you to purchase it here on their website, and it's safe to purchase it here. If you buy it on the Apple Store, I think I said this in another video that I did about GarageSale. You're going to get GarageSale6, and then you're going to have the outdated version. You're going to have an older version. Now, it'll work, and it looks a lot different as far as, the edges and the coloring. And it doesn't have quite a few of the features that are updated in the 7. And when you buy it through the Apple Store, when you get notice that there's an update, and you go to update, you have to pay the $19.99. If you buy it right here, the $19.99, if you purchase this from the site at the $39.99, you get all updates free. Any updates, upgrades, anything like that's free. But if you're still using, and so then that means you would have to pay the $19.99. So it wouldn't have cost you just $40. It'd end up costing you $50. So my suggestion is go straight here to the website, download it, and start using it. Now, you can download a test. You can download this, and you can test it for free. So click the download link and download it. And what you're going to get, I can't show you the beginning part because you'll have to go through that when you do the download as far as setting it up. But what you're going to end up with GarageSale7 is this. Now, it's not going to have all this over here where it shows my templates. That's other auctions and stuff that I've got. But basically, you're going to see this template first. And let's go ahead and just open this up full. All right. But the part that's important is this right here. I'll show you. You're going to click up here, and you're going to, where you see it's light right here, it says your license code is valid, buy license. After you do your test version, you're going to buy a license. And that's going to be the $39.99. And then they're going to give you the code. You punch the code in, and then it's going to do like this, and then you can then you'll be set to go. But in the meantime, I believe you'll be able to set your preferences, which you're going to want to go here to preferences. And what this does is this sets up your general information. You can check for new versions, a lot of things. Now, what I would suggest if you're going to use this program and make a template, uncheck this box. Because if you don't, that's going to be the bottom at every one of your templates. So I'm kind of the notion I already paid for them, and I don't feel I need to promote their software, with attached to my listings. I want my listings clean, and I'll show you what I mean by that. Then you get your accounts. You set up your accounts. This is where you set up multiple accounts, and you can see all the accounts I got here. I got nothing to hide. So anyway, like Cutlery Barn, that's with a store. So you put all this in. You'll put your PayPal information. Now you need an access token. So what you do is, this will be to go get it. You click that when you're setting up for your account on eBay. You'll click that. That'll take you to eBay. It gives you the spiel about the API and all that, and everything's cool. You log in with your account and all, and then what it does is it allows this garage sale to communicate with eBay. That's all it does. It allows them to communicate with eBay, like when you you got a store and you add categories, you would click here, update account details. That'll go ahead and pull all your store categories. You can make your store categories alphabetical. This will do it for you. This will make sure that it goes that way. And then of course your PayPal information. All you do is you put in your PayPal account. So you definitely want to click the one time. You can refresh if things don't seem to be working right. You can click refresh. I've only done it once. I'm still running on the same token for all these accounts. Each account has its own token. So you need to do that in order to connect to eBay. Then you can set up some basic information like your new listings, eBay USA. If you like, I have one that I sell under biker stuff. Like if I ever have any parts or whatever, or even under any of my accounts, if I have something automotive that I need to sell that's an auto part, then you would just go ahead and click here, or you can do it through the regular interface when you're doing the templates. But this is where you would set this up, like basic duration is 7. This is just a basic for like auctions. It's 7 days. I got it set up, $1 domestic shipping handling time. I leave that blank because of the multiple accounts that I have. I leave the returns not accepted because I'm going to show you once you set that up in your template how you can create that for every template. It will still be the same thing. And then and this is pretty much how I have it set up. Now, if you want to copy this when you're setting yours up, just for a starting point, okay? Then on eBay Images, there's 2 services for this, which is eBay Picture Service, which is the ones you use when you put your pictures up there, or GarageSale. I do not use GarageSale free picture service. I set it up with the eBay pictures, and I enable the picture pack automatically if free. And actually, I go bigger on this. I don't know why. I think that is just where it's set. So that would probably be if you were using a different the service for GarageSale. And then advanced is I just include it. Now it says include gallery, image, and listing description. That's if you're going to use the templates like I'm going to show you down here, and then I'll show you the templates that I use. All right. And then this will tell you orders. You can set your orders up like you get the buyer's name. If you want the listing title, you can show the date and time. You can have it update orders and listings every 60 minutes. Select never if you want to trigger updates manually. And then forget. And then here's the image server, which I don't use them. So anyway, that's that. Okay, let's go ahead and open this up a little bit so it's a little bit bigger. So this is the general layout of GarageSale. Now, you can go ahead and set up, like I'll show you here, you create my templates, and these are for all the accounts, all the accounts on eBay that I have. And then you can import. Now, how you import, now you can import listings from your current eBay. So how you do that is go up here to the top. It'll be in the near the where the preferences, where you see all that up in your thing there. You'll go to import, and you import listings from my eBay. And when you do that, what'll happen is it'll currently start showing everything. It'll start pulling them from all accounts. Takes depending on how many you've had and what you've sold and haven't sold, and there's ways that you can set that up. But let's go ahead and let this just finish out. It's not going to be much longer. It runs pretty fast. Okay, now as you can see here, there's Old Cutlery Barn, Biker's Basement, Submit Com Hosting, Gumby Butt Butt, That's a lot there for that one. Uber cigar stuff and nothing for Uber humors because I haven't been selling in there lately. So now you can also download listing images if you want. You click the little icon here. You can hide active listings. You can hide sold listings. You can hide unsold listings. You can hide already imported listings. So I'll just show you how this, what you would do is you would have to go through. They don't give you a way to click them all. So you would click the ones that you want. And if you have one seller ID and you could do them all if you wanted. And we'll just do an example. We'll just do a few there. We'll import the listings. And there it goes. Over here, you see it on the left under the imported. These are the listings that it's imported. All right. And then you can set these up by what I do is, because I have the magic mouse, I do command and then I click the mouse and then I go down here and I create a new group inside there, and what I'm going to type in is, for me, Cutlery Barn. This is the way I do it. And then what I'll do is I'll grab all of these, right? I put them in there. And then you can sort these even further. You can click on that and then click Control, and then you can go down and you can sort by title. So now it'll do them in alphabetical order. And that's the same for in your other listings. Now, I want to get into the basic first, setting you up, and you're going to end up seeing this template. Now, this template is just showing you, all the little basic writing and stuff. And it says this is a simple template, and these are the pictures. And how you decide what templates you want, you click this up here, and you can click this here, and it'll show you all the templates, the different styles. Or I just leave it in this form, and then what you do is you scroll down and it should show you the one that's checked. It should have. Apparently not. So what you do is, what I use, I don't use this type of template. I mean, you can. Okay, you can use this style of template, or you can use this one. Let's go brushed. And then you can say no images. Now this is where you get into the image thing. You can go, I do no images, okay, and I'll show you why. I leave them over here, so when it goes to a listing, it'll be just the eBay pictures. A lot of people do put the images in their listing, so you can do images right, which will put all the images here to the right. I personally don't like that. I think it's just makes it too busy. I like the listing to be clean. Or you can do a hover gallery, and then what that does is lets you hover over. Okay. Or you can do a small hover gallery, which is like this, and this is how your listing would look. And you'd write all your information in here, and it's the same thing. You got a small vertical, that's this way. All right. And as you can see, it just kind of, I don't know, to me it mucks things up. So you could play with these image things all you want. I personally go no images. All right. And then this would be how it would look. And then what you do is, this is for creating a listing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull one of mine. No, I'll do that later. Let's go this route. So say you've chose this template, okay? Now you need to select, you'll see little red exclamation marks, okay? That tells you there's an action, there's something you have to do, okay? So what you do is you're going to pick a category, And let's just go collectibles. I don't know. We'll pick one that I'm always familiar with, knives and swords. And we're going to go with well, let's go daggers. Or let's go collectible folding because it gives us an extra one. And then we'll go modern and we'll go factory. And then all you do is you just click off to the side. So you see that arrow's going. Okay. Now, if you have a store like I do, you would click use store. And then this shows all your stores, saves all your stores in their categories. So let's say we're just going to pick line lock. All right. And if you don't have a store, then you wouldn't use that. This would be left unchecked. Okay, but we're going to do it that way. And we're going to do a 30-day auction. So you can see you can do 1 day, 3 day, 5 day, 7 day, 10 day, 30 day, or good till cancel. So we'll set it up as a 30. Condition, new. All right, and I do a buy it now, $17. You can also do best offer. Now you can set this up to be just enabled, or you can do your auto decline and your auto accept. Okay, the PayPal, once you set it up, if you can require immediate payment or not. Now I'll tell you, if you do immediate payment and you do a buy it now best offer, they will warn you when you click up here, start to start the listing, that if you get, they'll give you the eBay notice. If you get an offer, you cannot require immediate payment. But I set that anyway because a lot of times I don't get an offer. They just go ahead and they'll buy. I don't put the payment instructions in here. I go back in and I just leave that. I leave that alone. Or you can put anything you want in here. Payment, require payment in full within so many days, and all that. And I never use the payment profile because I've already got it up here. PayPal. All right, now the shipping. You see, you got to set your shipping. So you click shipping, and this is your domestic. You can click. It's the same options at eBay. You can flat calculated. I do flat shipping. Okay, and I can add the service. What I do is usually in economy shipping. Say I'm going to ship this thing for charge them $2.95 shipping, which is my minimum standard shipping. You can add a service. I offer them priority mail at checkout, so I'm going to put the $6.50 in there. If you had multiples, these boxes would be lit up, and you would be able to check and then put whatever additional you're going to charge. I don't do separate international because the shipping rates vary between like even an ounce, and it can get expensive, but I do the global. But you can't do global with certain products, so it's going to let you know. Like knives and swords, you can't use global shipping. But in this case, I'll just show you right here. You would click global shipping and country of manufacturer, and say the manufacturer of choice right now is China. And I've never really checked this, so I don't know if that's hurting me or not. I'll have to find out. And then I don't click the shipping profile because I already have the PayPal. But since I'm doing a knife thing, we'll uncheck that. So now I have my two rates and the shipping went out. Now here you can go same day, 1 day, 2 days, all the way up to 30 days. Under Cutlery Barn, I do 1 day. And then returns not accepted. I always accept returns, and then I have a generic statement or a form-like letter that I cut, and I'll show you how you can do this one time, and then you can save doing it for other listings. You've got your money back. I always set it at 30 days, and I always put buyer, and I don't charge no restocking fee and no return profile. That's the basic setting it up. I'm going to show you now by using one of my one of my templates or one of my listings, and here's one of them. Okay, now this is incorrect up here because I'm going to take this because I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to copy that. Now, this listing was already set up, and it's already been sold. But say you've got multiple PlayStation 2 games. So like we'll do an example here. We'll do PS, I don't know, we'll just say 2. It's probably not PS2. Borderlands. Game complete with booklet and case. Excellent used condition. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you would do this one time. So we've got you see all the information. It's just all the same as it is over here. Okay, now that's not the Borderland pictures, but if it was, what you would do is you'd come down here. This would be off. Come down here, you click this. You would put the barcode in. Hit return. Borderlands pre-sequel. Okay, so it's actually, you click that and then you would say include additional information. And what that does is that fills up that stuff that you see from eBay. You know, that says that it's the, like when you put your UPC code in and they want the, I don't know, particulars for the items. And then since it's Borderlands, you'd come into here and you click the 6 and you change your title here. Put in whatever it is there, the thing, the year, where it fits, teen, and then bam. Now I'm not going through a whole thing to show you, like changing the pictures. Like since these are the wrong pictures, what it would be is you would click, go up here to, and you would click File. No, you would click Listing, remove all images. Remove images. Now you have to put images in. So you would click Control, mouse, you click your image file, and then it'll take you to wherever you keep the images. And you see I got a lot of images. All right, so let's go into gonna be butt, and we go down here to video games, PlayStation, and listed on eBay. There's my Borderlands. Now I'm going to show you what you do here. You can, I save them all, and then what you do is you do you hold down Control, and then you can click them all. Okay. Open. Now you can change the order of these if you want. Okay, say I wanted this near the end, or like I don't want to use this one because I've got it here. So say I don't want to use, well, that shows the booklet, but say I don't want to use that. I would hit my Control key and click my mouse, and I come down here and I go delete image. Now say I want to swap the order around. Okay, you would click on whatever one you want, then you click and hold, and you would drag it, and then that changes the order. Okay, so that's what you do with that. And then you have your thing. Now here's what I want to show you about this one. I have my standard thing already set in here. I've already written it. So this is assuming that this is your first template. Okay, now nifty little tool. What you do is you go up here to the plus. Like say you have multiple games, or say you have multiple rings, you know, jewelry, and if they allow variations, it'll tell you that variations are allowed, and that's over in the advanced tab. Okay, where you would set up sales tax. and your variations. If you had, there are no variations, see, so it does not allow, there are no variations added to your item. Do you want to add variations? And then you can add variation. Now we're going to get into that in another video because I'm still learning variations. I don't quite get it. So I'll be doing a separate video on that once I've mastered it. But what I want to show you is on these tabs up here, this is the options. This is where you set all of the information that's going to post into eBay for that. Here's where you write your template. Here's where, this is the template I use. The template I use, because I just want it clean, crisp. I don't want a whole bunch of stuff. I use just white, or you can use no design, which it just looks plain. But I use just white because I like this little edge right here around it. Okay, but let's see, what would it look like if I'd have done it in, let's see if there's a video game one in here. You know what, I think there's a computer one. So you'll get an idea. Right here, computer theme. That's what it would look like. Or you could use a different template. You could use a different template. Say you want to use, where are we? Here we are. Say you want to use dashboard theme, or eBay fading blue, or eBay design. I mean, I'm just showing you some of the templates. And that you can't even read the writing. Brochure, brushed. Now, ones that I have used is metallic. I have used there's another good one down here that I've used before. Gray border. And I've used the computer theme. And here's the gradient black. You can use that, or horizon. So I'm just kind of showing you what you can do is you can click on a few and these are all within the new eBay thing of no active content. You know, like you used to have before. You know, where you have the little men marching around and flashing and all that. But you know, I like just white. That's my favorite. This is the one I use the most. So anyway, now I'm going to show you how you can duplicate this, and then all you change is the titles, you change the product information, and custom details. You go right up in here. Do you see this plus sign right here? You've got a plus, a trash can, duplicate. You click that, and now duplicate it. So this is the one you did. This is the new one. So you would go in here, change your title. If it's in the same store, same length of time, like new, you know, I mean, you get a different way to do it. You want to change the price or keep the price the same, or you want to keep that the same. All this then stays the same. All this is the same in this, but all you're going to do is you're going to change your title, and you're going to change your pictures, and you're going to change this information right here. And especially if you use the same thing like I do here. This game is like new condition, played very little. Game is complete with case, manual, and disc. No scratches on disc. $2.95 shipping to all 50 states. If you need it fast, please select priority mail at checkout. And I'll let them know that there will be a sales tax charge of 8.25% for Texas, all Texas orders. Now, the reason I do that is I have stuff in several locations. Like I have stuff in California, and I have stuff in Texas. And when I'm in California, which I am, this listing, as you can see, shows United States. This is where I'm at, my location. Because of Gumby Butt Butt, I'm in California when I'm here, and I'm selling on Gumby Butt Butt and Biker's Basement. this will say Citrus Heights in the zip code, and then I have to let them know that there's tax. Just because I'm listing this, I'm in California listing this, and this is what you're going to get charged because my residency is Texas. So pay attention to that, okay? The other thing that you can do, like say when I bought this, I got it for 50 cents. So what's going to happen is when this sells, say it sells for $5.95 or $5.99, that is going to go in there. Then what it'll do is this will change when it's a sold listing. And I'll have to show you a sold listing and what that looks like. So this is the gist of it. If you've got particular questions, you can email me at askmike@yahoo.com, which is the email address that I use, and I'll either answer particular or I'll do a specific video for you. So, well, actually, I can't show you a completed listing that's sold because what it's going to do is it's going to show my buyer's information, and I protect my buyers, their privacy. I don't mind showing my name, but I protect my buyers. But you'll see it. And when you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. It'll give you a breakdown, show you what the cost was, what your cost was, what your actual shipping, if you put the actual shipping in, and then it'll give you your profit and what your net profit was. Plus, plus you'll see that when you click this orders, the little shopping cart, that will take you to that. And if I can set up a bogus one, I will show you. And then this shows your inventory, and then this shows your reports. So I'll get into those into some other tutorials. But for right now, I just wanted to show you how to set up a template, how to set your account up, how to set up a template, some template variations that you could use. Now, say we're ready to list this. We would click Start, and then you pick your account. Whatever account that you have, you click that, and well, it won't list. I'll just show you because I have to click it. So this will pop up. It's verifying. Now it tells you 20, but you know if you've got a store with 250, depending on the category, you do get charged for a listing fee. Not all categories are free. Okay, I learned that the hard way. You would start the listing, and then it'll run through. If it misses if there's any information you need or you're missing or something's not right, it'll pop up red flag and it won't let it go. You'll have to correct it. But you'll see a blue line running across here. And then when it's done, it'll show 000 complete. And then you go look at your My eBay or in the Sellers Hub at current listings, and it'll show it. So that's it for this video. It's kind of got longer than I wanted, but it's because there was some just basic information. I'll try to figure out how I can go ahead and show you, all the other buttons and make sure that I can protect my buyers. And we'll just run through that. And I'll try to get a tutorial video up once a week. I'm going to try. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try. So that's it for the video on garage sale. So I hope you all found it informative. If it seems a little confusing, that's okay. Just review the listing or the video, see where I did things and put them. If you have specific questions, like I say, please email me or send at askmike@yahoo.com or shoot me a message through the YouTube system message tied to the channel, to my channel. Don't just like say, this sucks, I don't want to use it now, because it seems confusing. It's really not. Once you get it down, once you learn what you're doing, and once you get your basic template set up that you're going to use for everything, or maybe you want to try some different templates and mix it up, that's fine. But you saw how you can create it to keep it going, and it saves all that information, and there's a few changes for you to make. So please don't give up on it. If you got questions, contact me. I'll try to answer them the best I can. If you need a specific video to show a specific thing, then I'll try to get that up as well, okay? If you found this video informative, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Leave your comments and questions down below, and like I've kept repeating, if you don't want to leave your question down below for the whole world to see, go ahead you can use askmike@yahoo.com or the message system tied to the channel. I answer them in a timely manner. And if it's a question that I can show answering easier and doing a video, I will do a video. But I will answer you, rest assured I will. Don't forget to subscribe. If you know anybody that's struggling with garage sale or has some questions, please pass this video on in my channel. And if you think it'll help them. And I'd like to ask God to bless everybody today with much success, great sales, happy life, happy family, and easy using of GarageSale if you're giving it a shot for the first time. And with that, that's it for the video today. We'll see you in the next one. Rollin Picker out.